Coach Holmes here with Taveion White, class of 2019 alumni, current IUPUI, freshman men's basketball player. How you doing, T?
I'm good, Coach. How are you?
Doing well. I just wanted to talk a little bit about your season and your experience as a freshman and some things you learned that's going to help you grow on and off the court. First off, I know, congratulations on staying healthy and you earned yourself some pretty good minutes throughout the course of the season. But I wanted to talk a little bit about, you know, you guys dealt with a little bit of adversity at the start of the year due to the coaching change. How was that?
It was definitely difficult at first. You're getting recruited by someone, and they say they want you. You come in and you work out with them in the summer, and then just one day he's gone, and it's like it's a whole different coach now. So you have to learn how to adjust to that. The whole team does. You really got to get everybody to buy in order to be successful. You can't worry about who the coach used to be or how you used to do things. You got to adjust and have a whole new system and be ready to adapt to it if you want to play.
What was your biggest challenge coming into your freshman year, playing at the Division I level?
Probably just confidence because, all throughout high school, I dominated whenever it came to rebounds and easily getting points in the paint. But whenever you go to college, you're playing against grown men now. You play against 22, 23-year-olds. So going in as an 18, 19-year-old, it's a different speed. It's a lot fast. It's way faster pace. Much stronger guys, which I had to put on some weight this year, be able to bang with some of them down low. But that's probably the biggest challenge.
Speaking on putting on weight, you posted a picture on Instagram and you look pretty jacked up. How much weight did you put on?
I was 180 going in my freshman year back in May. And right now I'm at 198, so almost 20 pounds.
Kudos to your strength and conditioning trainer. I actually took quite a few of his workouts that he had you guys doing at the hotels on the roads.
Oh, yeah.
You spent quite a bit of the time with him?
All the time. Day before a game, some game days, when we were on the road, we worked down the hotels. We're always just getting after trying to find a way from you to be better and stronger.
Let's talk about, you just breaking through, for a bit of time there, your playing time was a bit in limbo, but all of a sudden it seemed like you cracked through and start getting into the rotation.
Really, it was a mental thing. Whenever I had hopes of playing with the first coach that we had, then the new coach had different ideas, and I guess he didn't think I was ready at the time during the beginning of the season. And I just knew that I could either give up and say that I wasn't good enough and try to find excuses out of it, or I could keep working. And that's when I got with the strength coach, and I was with him every day. I was in the gym when everybody else was sleeping, up early in the morning before weights, getting up shots, just doing everything I can to show to him, like, I can play, I can compete at this level. I'm good enough to be here. And it only took one opportunity. Once he gave me that first shot, I came in and I gave good minutes for my team and did all the dirty work, diving for loose balls, blocking shots, getting rebounds. And then as things went on, he just saw deeper and deeper that I could get this done. And he started putting more trust in me. But that comes a lot with being a freshman. That's something you have to learn. You really have to earn your spot if you want to play as a freshman.
Great. No, great response. And you did exactly that. Let's talk about a little bit about The Last Dance. There's a player on the Bulls who your game sort of resembles Dennis Rodman. And on the defensive end, you always was that kid that played with a tremendous amount of energy and go after every rebound. Is Dennis somebody you try to mold your game after?
Growing up, I didn't know too much about Dennis, but then as I got more into basketball, I started watching, I was like, man, that's really who I want to be like. Because whenever you watched him, I saw a stat on Instagram the other day. He had 5 games in a row where he had over 30 or over 25 boards, but 0 points. And he was so impactful to his team. They needed him there. The way he defended and rebounded and blocked shots and just got on the ground and did the things that other people didn't want to do. And that's what made him so great. It wasn't the points that he was scoring this out. It's the energy he brought to his team.
Absolutely.
And I'm big on that. Energy is huge.
It's sort of like that bring your hard hat, lunch pail mentality. Speaking of that, against Milwaukee, I believe you had a season high 9 rebounds. Did it feel good to get out there, grab some boards, and bang around?
It definitely did. Before the game, we had one of the leading rebounders in the country on our team, Elijah Goss. And before the game, I told him, I was like, Coach, you're going to play me today, bro. I was like, I'm going to get more boards than you. And he was like, nah, you still got a couple years before you get there. And I went out there, and just from the start, from the moment I started playing, every rebound I was trying to get a handle, even if I couldn't grab it, tip it out to one of my teammates, do something. And he actually ended up with 10 that game. I ended up with 9, but it was like he broke the record this year for most rebounds in a game. So I was like, man, if I'm really out here competing with a junior who broke the record for most rebounds in a game and I'm just getting started, like there's so many things that I could do once I start to grow more.
Sky's the limit. Let's touch basically again on your work ethic. I came across your Instagram, and I believe I saw you doing plyometrics, jumping over a mailbox. Is that a new work you have?
It's not something I've ever done before, but whenever you're in quarantine and all the gyms is closed down, you gotta do something. That's probably one of my greatest upsides is my athleticism and my vertical. It's what helps me get so many rebounds, just being able to be quicker and jump higher than all the bigger guys. And so I can't sit around the house all day. If I want to get to that next level, I go out there and work. Mailbox seemed like a pretty good height. I jumped on it pretty easy, so I was like, okay, now I got to start jumping over it.
Also, you guys, you and Michael was pushing a car up a hill. That was pretty impressive, to say the least.
Anything we can to get working.
And that's something I always admired about you guys. Man, they say in Texas, you guys go hard. Last thing I wanted to touch on is you were all academic team, correct?
Yes, sir.
So that's pretty impressive. Can you speak on the importance of being a student athlete and not just an athlete?
It took me a while to realize that, but the academic part is just as big, if not bigger, than the athletic part of being a student athlete. Because one day the basketball is going to stop bouncing. As much as we hate to acknowledge that, one day we know that we're not going to be able to play this game anymore. And you gotta have another skill besides basketball. You can't only be able to do one thing in life. You gotta have another skill. So if I'm able to have a good degree and show that I can still play basketball while maintaining my grades, I think that looks good to a lot of programs, a lot of coaches at the next level. It just shows the kind of character and guy that I am, a well-rounded guy all around.
Awesome. Here it is. Give me the top 5 rappers that are out right now. Go.
J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, Lil Wayne, DaBaby, and NBA Youngboy.
What's the Lil Uzi? I thought you were the Lil Uzi guy.
Nah. Nah, I ain't a Lil Uzi guy. Although, I take that back. I put Kodak Black over Youngboy. Put Kodak at number 5.
Favorite song out right now?
Favorite song out right now? Bait on a Boat by Tisa Korean.
I never heard of it.
It's a Texas thing. You know we like to dance down there. It's a Texas thing.
But no, man, I'm proud of you. You know, I know you're going to continue to do great things. Stay focused. Keep working hard, and the sky's the limit with you.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it, Coach.
Yes, sir. Like always, talk to you soon. Peace.